changes or suggest them to make changes, and if they want it or if they confirm it, they can do it. But if they say no, like we can ask again, no, several times, but and at the end, if they say no, there is nothing we can do much, because we also don't want to make big changes, because we don't want our content to be much different from the Korean version, because of like the future stability. You know, like previously, what happened in main was, in main many things were customized, right? Like even this, let's talk about the apocalyptic cave. They had different system than the Korean version, and after some time, the content totally split from the original server. And when that kind of thing happens, since the developer is, like we talked before, right? it, there is not it's not like a very big company, so the things become more harder because they need to generate content for their version and our version separately, and it causing many problems, because for
Yeah.
now, for example, they create the content for us, but firstly they test it on their server and then they send us, and we test again and then we release it. But when you split the versions, it can become a mess unless you are working with like a very big company and they have like huge manpower for each version. But now there are already like a couple of versions they are trying to develop and handle, the different versions. Like there's Thailand version, the Red Fox, Korea version.
Uh-huh.
So when we got the game,
Too many
according to,
versions with too
yeah,
many different consoles.
according to like our licensing, we agreed on, and we wanted to follow the Korean version because it's the only actually different version than what you guys played before.
All
Yeah,
right.
I understand. Uh,
Of
what
course, we
about
can make small adjustments. Like this time, like we think that this apocalyptic cave monster, you know, quite strong, so we nerfed them
Yeah, I know.
before
I
the
nerfed it.
patch,
I
and
have a
after the patch, we did again nerfing. So that kind of thing can happen. But if you're talking about like very critical changes or very big changes with the game mechanics, I don't think this will be possible.
Yeah, you guys
um,
also updated the Ultimate Cape. It's not the same stats as in Korean. It's a bit boosted, I would say.
Yeah, our server is, the cape stats are different. The ultimate and legendary ultimate cape stats are different
Yeah,
because
the
normally they have some kind of like special religious days events, and they providing some different kind of capes with similar stats. So we just want to follow it in this way.
I understand. So my first question is gonna be about buff talisman and the Imperial Edict bug when you crash
Okay.
while after you. So if you go to war and you're trying to go to Imperial Edict, you're crashing. So many people are losing their bank buff, which is very important for some of us.
Yes.
You told us before that you're gonna they're gonna look into it, the devs.
They looking into it, like buff talisman, like last time we also talked, we reported it like very long time ago.
Yeah, like 5 months ago.
For example, like to be honest, the is more possible to fix the bug talisman than to fix this imperial edict thing, because buff talisman, we know like how it can be fixed or what kind of change they can do, but about imperial edict we don't know, what's causing it, because not everyone having this problem, right?
All right,
yeah,
but
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have the Imperial Dicta buff bug anymore for like 2 or 3 months. It hasn't happened to me.
yeah, but the buff talisman is something that everyone needs. Like,
So buff
Yeah,
talisman, like actually, like they need to find a solution to buff talisman. I'm saying bug talisman.
why?
So it's like, should they remove the this iron skin from the buff talisman at all, or should
Yeah,
they
but it's
do
it's
something
it's not
different?
only iron skill. You can insta charge buff
Yeah,
what
talisman.
there.
wa- what what was the bug itself? Shelfsky, can you clarify it? please?
Yeah, so the when you using this the buff talisman, you can instantly charge the I
Or
actually the biggest problem is actually the iron skin. The others are not very critical,
Yeah.
but the iron skin is the one which making difference. So you can instantly iron skin again and again without cooldown. So this actually would not be a very critical issue, as you know. In main, uh, buff talisman was available on English version, but it was not available on Turkish version
Okay.
because in English version, people not were not very tend to use this, bug. But in Turkish version, they were using it, and at the same time, they were reporting each other. So we totally remove it from the Turkish version. And since this version is like mixed, we thought that this will can be a problem because they already started to complain about the buff talisman. Remember, we were giving it out with the events,
Yeah.
and then we asked developer to fix it, and meanwhile we remove it, and we are not planning to put it back until they fix it because I know it's like a big difference for you guys, like you spending long
It
time.
makes the game a little bit faster, but for me, it's not a huge thing that it is a must to have. It's annoying. We have to buff every time
Of
we
course,
launch.
for us, it's also a nice thing to have because it's a cash item that which we can make some profit out of it. But at the same time, they still couldn't fix it.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna be honest. I'll be annoyed if I went to Dragonfall, try conquer the Ghost Valley formation, and someone is just insta buffing Heaven's Shield all the time and hitting me at the same time.
Yeah. That's the most annoying part. All right.
yeah, so
So
so we trying to push them about this issue, but at the same time, there are since they are the ones who developing this game, they actually how to say deciding the priority of the issues. For example, last time we have this the set, normal elite and rare set HP bonus. That was actually in the beginning, they even didn't like we told them, but they were thinking that it's normal. But after like we watched the wars and so on, we reported to them. They even fixed it in on their version too.
yeah, but to be honest, it was better with that boost because there's too much damage on the server and
No,
oh,
it was maybe better, but it should not be this way because there will be other sets which have the set bonus anyways.
yeah.
So
But
with this,
what's the point for someone who spent 30k
Uh,
CP on a set to max it? Like for example, me. I have
but
a max
still,
set and I'm getting killed by everyone.
I
Just
think you like kind of like exaggerating the thing because I'm watching the wars and I'm seeing you that it's not you don't it doesn't like you
I
everyone
don't
can
agree with
kill you easily.
I
I
guess
don't
yeah.
agree with
And
that
if you think
statement.
like that, if you think like that,
Mm.
if there is a 20 k HP bonus, then it's more easy for the STR build charge characters to kill others because they already have some more HP. But now you can kill them easily.
All right. Yeah, I understand. Another problem for me, I don't know, pardon, the star reflection. I counted my star reflect. I need to record it. On the next HSB, I'm gonna record it. So I have like 4 friends. Cheesecake, they all maxed. Chosen, big spenders also. I'm reflecting like 40 times per HSB, at least. I think there's something wrong with the rate.
But
It
that
has
most
to
one
be.
like,
likely it's bad luck, brother.
Not bad luck, bro.
but
It
that
is.
one like
It is
we
bad luck.
last time like we even recorded video with Mr. D and we tried it several times and like if you take the overall rate is working as it should
Yeah,
be.
but you can't test the star reflection rate on with only 2 or 3 people. You have to do it server wise. For example, me, Shiske, Chosen, Destiny from Dragon Clan. We all star reflect like 35, 40 times per HSB. It's not normal. I played on 7 servers. I know how star reflection should.
Yeah, we can check that one again, but like we checked already like several times, but couldn't find something that we can actually how to say. provide the developer with some kind of like actual proof that
Yeah,
it's not
I'm
working.
gonna record wars in HSB. That one.
Because like whenever you record something, we already like we recorded several times. Other players also recorded, and so this is
If
how
you
it works.
record it, it's gonna be very annoying, but you're gonna have to count every hit you did and every tower strike you did and see if you have
Yeah,
tower
I'm
strike
gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
5% of that.
I'm gonna do
It's
that
Because
gonna be
like
to.
very annoying.
because like in this kind of cases, like whenever you talk with the developer about some kind of bug glitch or another issue, you need to provide them with some proof, solid proof, like this happening and this is like this, you know. Otherwise, when you say them and they see like how we tested with Mr. D, they say, it's working fine.
Yeah.
Charles Kai, I just read on Noisy Boy just typed on the English chat. Is
Yeah.
there a reason for why we don't have CP charms in the trader?
CP charms probably will be available with the later contents, but we think that it's too early to release that kind of content because it's very
Why is it too early? Because we need CP for Hello.
ah you
Uh,
Yeah,
know
I'll
like
go. Sorry for interrupting you guys, but if they're gonna put them on trade, who's gonna go for wars and
No,
even so?
I'm not telling them to put it on trade. You can put it in
Can you
Alcatraz
just
in a
put it
box?
in the box?
as Alcatraz
Put it
reward.
in the box or something.
Oh, you can put it in Alcatraz reward like it was on main. It had CPL as a reward on
yeah,
main.
so we usually giving out them with the this box, the letter merging event, production event.
Mhm.
But for later, like if you check like the Korea server, they have it actually on the trader too. Or like you buy with some amount, and when you sell, you buy, you buy by paying more, and let's say 1,000, but you buy it for 1,100,
All
something
right.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's how it
That
works.
kind of
Yeah,
thing can happen, but if we
yeah.
release that now, it's too early, and it's very open to actually like abusing. And if you
It makes the game a lot more pay to win because the big spenders will
yeah,
just invest
yeah,
a lot more,
yeah,
get a
ex-
bunch of
ex-
silver.
exactly. And there will be many CP traders pop up in the game. Like
And
100 CP, $1,
I
100
kind
CP,
of
$10.
understand the reason why you don't add it because it makes CP more valuable to farm. It makes
So
people really
basically,
have to
what
fight
what
for
I'm
it.
what I'm saying is like in this stage of the game, CP is important, right?
Yeah.
So
CP is important.
we already dealing with the uh, mm, this silver RMT, money trading, right? Uh, Silver traders, and since the CP is actually more valuable than compared to silver nowadays, there will be many different types of players will pop up if we allow this. And also, like I understand, like you say, Halo, or it's called, you know,
Palace rank.
Palace
Palace
rank.
rank in
Yeah.
our version.
Yeah.
But actually, if you think uh, logically, these are actually end game contents, right?
Mhm.
So you have long, very long time to complete it. It's not something that you should do in 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's fine.
So sometimes I got confused when I'm talking with you guys because at the same time, some of you are complaining that game should be free to play, but at the same time, that the things we are suggesting is against free to play.
Yeah.
You know, like you think like that. What happen if I uh, open this CP things in the trader? Someone will buy and sell it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I
I,
was
I don't
completely.
know. I'm saying that because, for example, the tower system on this server is different because there's always gonna be one clan without TP tower, and we're always fighting over it.
No, man, it's not different actually. The tower
It's
system in the
like it is
other
in Korea.
tower system in the other server is different because they have three clan. Normally, the tower system is meant to be designed to be like this. It meant to be the how to say
Fight over it
competition.
every time.
Of course, then what's the meaning of having this tower? We can just add like 2 time experience, 2 time CP to all game, and that's it. right? So then what's the meaning of having this in the game?
Yeah, for example, now every tower is been destroyed and nobody has towers anymore.
Yeah, the thing is
Why do we have it in the game?
you thinking is it has a problem because the other server you played has only 3 clans.
Yeah.
But
Probably has the same rules.
if you
on the
check
server.
about the rules like clearly, it's very clear that there should be a PvP going on, competition for the towers. But other server, I'm sure their system actually same with us. If they add the 4th clan, they will have the same system because their rule is not different than us. Just they are missing 1 clan.
And to be honest,
What?
if snakes wanted to keep their tower, they would have done it. They just didn't care and let us destroy it because they had the
Yeah,
numbers
I mean,
to
unbalance
hold it.
in clans is gonna be easy to abuse in terms of towers. Like six said that they had like 5 people in HSBs. They're not gonna defend their stones and towers at the same time with 5 people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the numbers are the problem.
Yeah,
We lack.
I was about to ask something
Our
about
servers, our
there's
servers are
something.
not populated as Korean, but
Yeah,
yeah, the balance is a problem too.
there's something
So
wrong with the snake number. To be honest,
Yeah, can you just stop the creation for the snakes?
they have a auto system, auto balance system, but for
Not
example,
working, mate. That
yeah,
system is not working. It's visible.
yeah,
The balance is nowhere.
snakes need to have like 30k clan points, so the creation stops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Too
they
much.
need to change the creation number requirement because they're expecting like more and more
Why?
new players to join TS2, and it's not gonna happen because it's just like old timers playing
no,
the
Why
but
do
game.
no,
we need
it's
to
not
wait
about
till
it's not about the
30,000 first before we stop making characters? Why do we need to make 30,000 first? It doesn't need to be like that. You should do it right
it's not
away.
30,000. It's the sum of the two lowest factions.
Yeah,
In this case, it's Ronin and
yeah,
Tiger. So
exactly.
That's
Tiger points plus Ronin
yeah,
points.
that's
the
30k.
goes. Yeah, so snakes would have to reach more points than these two together to be locked, and the game locks it alone.
It's gonna be overkill. To be honest,
Because
mine
it's
either.
not about there is there is not a certain number that it's about like the Solrak explained. It's about the you combine the points of other clans, and if the snake is still higher, then they lock character creation. Because previously, like in the main, we I remember that we block character creation in some clan. I'm not sure, was it snake or tiger? I think it was
Was
tiger
snake,
maybe.
was snake, not tiger.
Always snake.
Yeah, and
Always.
that
It's
time
always
that time there was also some problems, like people saying, "Oh, my friends are playing in Snake. I want to join Snake." But
yeah.
so this kind of thing is actually, if you think about the two sides, it's very hard to make decision. That's why there's an automated system, and we don't want to touch it because it's not about the numbers. It's about the game mechanics. Like the developer thinking there will be unbalance only if there are 5 requirements and all these requirements met. That means one clan is very overpowered. But if you check now,
Can
you
you,
know you
12?
can you can still win the wars, and you can still get the stones or whatever, right?
No. For example, would you like to join, make a character, whatever clan you want, a part of Snake, and join with us in any war? See how it is.
Yeah, they are winning every outpost. Like we have no chance
You
in
have no, you have no
Coliseum,
chance.
Alcatraz, whatever.
But
More.
They're talk- they are talking about the event wars, Sky, not just the regular war. The event wars are just always won by snakes because they have most numbers and they just
yeah,
outnumber everyone.
I totally understand that. But if you think about like 2-3 months ago, it was different, right? It was Ronin.
Yeah, at the beginning it was Ronin, but
So
it was even numbers. We just had the strongest players.
Yeah.
that doesn't like mean it will be always like this. Like you know,
It's gonna be like this. No, there's
No,
I
gonna
but
don't
be.
you
know, but
also gotta remember that some players just won't leave that clan. no matter what happens.
Yeah, you're not giving a chance to other clans
Like
to go
Outlaw
Ronin.
and these guys were in Ronin and they were strong, and then eventually they rolled back. But like now, like nobody's gonna move from Snake. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying for months. Snakes
Yeah, but
don't want to go Ronin, so it's a waste.
But then we have another problem because if you enable guans and I mean dragons and tigers to go Ronin, many will come, and then it's another unbalanced game. It's gonna be only snakes and Ronins on the game.
Make
Okay,
something
It's
else.
This is
not
the problem.
opening the
This is the problem. If you unlock the Ronin, all clans will be empty, and it will be more unbalanced than before. So it's bad.
I mean, I mean, I want the guys back in Ronin. My guan's friends, they went back, and I for sure want them back. But if you just enable something like clan exchange, let's say a Guan comes Ronin, Guan goes Tiger, but what about Fusions? Fusions don't want to leave their clan, so clan transfer is kind of broken as well.
also clan transfer is there is not something actually that this game
It's
had.
not gonna happen.
Because
I'm
we need to
almost
do it like
certified it's not gonna
we need to
happen.
do it one by one, and I last time I also tried to explain it. After that, it causing many problems because at the end we do this manually, like we deleting the Solrak account, and at the same time we screenshot or get the information from database, like his stats are
You
these, he using these items, and we need to then find the same items of the other clan with the same attributes and everything, and we recreate the character from the scratch. And at the end, in the main, we had this kind of thing. Some character has more stats than other, some has more skill
why
points than other.
don't put like 10k CP to go to Ronin or something else like that?
In main, it wasn't
But
actually that bad of a problem because you did fix it. And I know that for a fact because I was actually one of the main people in main. And those that don't know me, I'm Sixth Sense, but hi everyone. My question to you is why are you following the Korean server when this server is actually supposed to be a new server different to all the others, but you're still following the Korean server and it's not actually any better, it's actually getting worse? The idea of a new server is to bring new things, and you're not bringing anything new, you're bringing everything the Korean have got. This is why you're losing the player base because people are like, okay, this is not going to get nowhere. Everyone came here thinking they were under the impression, as well as me and loads of others, that this was going to be completely different to all the other servers. But you're following the Korean version, and therefore there's so many bugs, there's so many issues, and you're saying, oh, you can't do these things, but we all know you can because it happened in the other version. So if you can't incorporate things that happened in the other version, why can you incorporate stuff that happened in the Korean version? And
because
you keep telling
the,
us that everything's impossible.
because the Korean version is the developer. They like the Korean server is the run by the developer, and it's the only version that is different than the other current available versions around. So which means we already have
But
many
every
different
other
kinds.
version had things. Every other version had different things, and you keep saying, "Oh, we can't do this, we can't do that." But
Of
every other
course,
version was
like
different,
like which
and if
version
the
you are
Korean
talking
ones
about?
were the developers,
Like which version you are talking
if
about?
you're saying it's impossible, and it's not because the Korean were the ones that made the game. They made the
Yeah.
game, so every other game has come from that. So therefore, it's not impossible to do something because everything came from the Korean version in the beginning. Can you see my point?
No, you saying the other version has different things. I'm talking like which version are you talking about?
I mean, for example, main had the
Everything
Ice
lately
King.
that we've said to you about doing
Sorry, I couldn't understand.
I said
every other version, like the main version, go on. I'm just
Main version didn't have any updates or anything for 5 years.
Yeah, but we had something to do like Ice King. On this version, except from wars, you have nothing to do. You have to AFK.
I mean, do you really want to do Ice King with this many snakes?
I
I'm
mean,
not
it's,
changed anyway. They first have to fix this balance of the clan because doesn't matter what content they're gonna bring.
I mean, he just said it.
The balance
They're not gonna
is
fix it.
the same.
We just have to wait until Snakes quit the game. Which brings me to
What
my
you should do, since you're not willing to do cross clan transfers and other stuff like that, why don't you offer a bonus for creation of characters in Tiger Clan and Drag?
I think Main had
That's
that
all you need.
in the beginning.
You don't have to restrict anything.
They
Just
could give
give
us
benefits
some,
to character creation for the other
well,
clans.
Yeah,
I believe
faction buffs would be nice too.
I believe you've been told about that proposal. The other three clans, for example, Dragon, Ronin, and Tiger, to have some extra bonuses to make people to join to them, like extra CP or I don't know, clan buff, like something.
Maybe even a big XP buff so new players can just quickly catch up on this weak clan.
So you think that if we do this bonus to weak clan and those snake guys will not create character and get the bonus there?
I agree with the idea. It gives a reason for new players to join
I mean,
the other clans.
it's
Can
just
catch up faster.
just an experience bug. It's not that overpowered. Like,
why don't you like incorporate the leveling system, like where like in the beta, how we had all the gears that would give us to it, like level 60, this and that.
It's a reverse content.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
haven't you incorporated that yet?
We will have it. We will have it.
Yeah, but it's gonna be too late. People are getting
for
getting
real.
bored. Like, it's very hard to grind as a new player. You need like 2 months to get to D12 without.
The first thing is if we do this now, like I'm talking about this leveling bonus.
All right.
Firstly, like the people who join the game, like let's say just 5 months after you, they can catch you up in 2 weeks. This will, I think, cause maybe not you, but many of the old players to complain.
Wait, which leveling?
We want a more active player.
So having more G12s is a problem for others?
No, the thing is that the bonus I'm talking about is it's called hunting bonus. So like 15 level and until D12, between some level, you get gears, you get mounts, and
yeah, but
we know.
It's gonna be good for the other clans.
I mean, you can remove the mounts if you think it's unfair. At least add the sets. That's the bare minimum.
So that's why it was designed to be given in the actually rebirth 6, so that once you reach rebirth, like the old guys mean like old players reach R6, then the newcomers can easily jump to D12.
I just think it kind of makes no sense that we got it in beta, but not this.
Because if we just let this happen now, that will be a big mess. Because I'm sure now you guys saying that it's not a problem for you, but we are only like 5-10 people here. But many
add it
many of the players will say like that. Oh, I spent money to make my gear reinforced, but now you're giving like 90% gear to this one, or you're giving 10%, 15% mount.
But something else, what you
Think
can
about
do.
it's a 10%. It's a 10% tiger at M15. Can you edit that? Just remove the tiger, keep all the rest.
Take a vote.
Like when you talk like all together, unfortunately, I cannot understand.
Talk one by one, guys. Just wait, and after that, talk.
So, is it possible to maybe edit the rewards? To be honest, the only thing that on the beginner reward that could be useful right now and really boost someone was the 10% tiger you win at Master 15. Other than that, all the other items are just average. You win rare gear, incentive.
Yeah, I know.
And the magpie.
I agree actually with you. And when we have this D12 content, actually we discuss about this too. Like we break down the rewards to up to some level, maybe up to 833, or nerf the rewards, change.
I mean, you could maybe just remove the Master 15 reward completely, as they win a 50% beetle at Master 1. You just remove the magpie and 10% tiger at them.
For me, actually, all those rewards are average thing, which will not make huge difference. But if you think about some player-wise, they will be complaining. And when we talk this about the developers, they say like they design the reward system, and they set this, their stats and whatever according to the R6. so that the people can catch up. There is also another thing, like kind of I think you remember from main jumping event too, which they do when they reach the end game. They put this jumping and people can, level up fastly. For sure, we will have the bonus thing, like hunting bonus, but uh, I don't think we can do it right now.
I think personally the reward bonuses should be given to everyone now, because I can speak for more than just one people. I still have not got one mount from this game at all, from buying boxes from the capsule, nothing. So some people will benefit from that 10% tiger, because I literally do not have a damage man, and a lot of people don't have one either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but
So I think you can
can
put the
grind
resources back
a
in.
second. You can grind a secondary character to M15 and put it on bank and use on your main. That's not a problem.
No, because knowing what they'll do, they'll probably make it so it's untradeable like they do with everything else.
Oh, your case is, I think, it's very unlucky to not have any mount
I
at all.
mean, I was about to ask. Not about being unlucky. You guys have to add a guarantee system, because some people are spending. For example, we have like 3 big spenders who stopped playing the game because of that
Yup,
reason. You're
yup.
you're spending like $3,000, for example, like King Q did, or whatever thousand, and he
I'm
didn't.
I'm over 3,000, and all I got is
Yeah,
a
and,
mongoose and a
and he
deer.
didn't get anything. Like, you have to add a guarantee system at
Yes,
least.
but
One of my
what
friends
you
spent
suggesting now is
15K.
actually the pay to win thing.
How
Yeah,
can you
but
say it's pay to win when you add a guarantee
you're
system?
not giving us anything in return. You're taking the rewards away.
It's even more
and
pay to win now.
People are leaving. People are leaving because even I'm thinking of quitting. I've spent a lot of money on this game, and I've got fuck all. Excuse my language. A guy in my house pulled 3 capes in a matter of 30 boxes the other day. So the balance is wrong there in the boxes. It's not bad luck.
I have
This
like
is a game. It's not real life luck. You should be able to obtain the items easier than what they are now.
yo, listen to
And this is
me.
the problem. This is half the problem.
No, what I'm
Because
trying to explain is
people are quitting.
if you set some limit, like spend $500 and get this mount for
Okay, it's gonna be pay to win. You're saying that it's gonna be pay to win.
of course.
Yeah, it's basically pay to win. So how is that fair on the free to pay? People
So
don't want
me
to pay money.
buying GC and selling GC for billions upon billions isn't pay to win.
It's even that's what I'm trying to tell Sky that
I know he's just
if you
not
add the guarantee
understanding.
system. I have like 10 friends who told me I'm not spending on this server because there's no guarantee system, so I'm not sure that I'm gonna get anything out of my money.
And
You are
so
missing something. If I spend $500 and get an ultimate cape, it is really a real money trading. Directly pay to it. I have spent maybe more than $100 or $200 till now and didn't get anything, any cape. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
it's okay.
It's
It's
like
okay for me. But if someone can get a cape with spending $500, it's really I'm selling a cape for you. This shouldn't be like that. I'm telling this as a player, and I don't have a cape now.
People have gone to the private server because the private servers are giving everything free to play. And like I said, I've spent the best part of over £1,000 on just the cape boxes, and a guy in my house spends $30 and gets 3 capes.
yeah.
How is that fair? And how is that
no,
balanced?
6 cents. What I'm trying to explain is, you just tell me what's the difference if we just put the cape on the cash shop for $500 and
Okay.
if we make the guarantee, it's same thing, right? Selling directly
Yeah,
and
but you're
making guarantee.
guaranteed to get the item. This is what we're trying to say to you. If you pay $500 to get the item at the end, you're guaranteed to get it. I could spend £4,000 and still not get a cape. You're
Okay,
not getting the point. The
so
guarantee
I'm
system
no, I'm sure that
needs to be in place.
you have the lottery or scratch card in your country, right? Do you have it?
Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
but that's not real life. That's what I'm trying to say.
Do they tell you, like, if you open, like, if you spend like £100 on the
Right,
scratch
you're
card?
not getting the point. Forget real life. Forget scratch cards that we have purchased. This is a game. You promised that these things would be different here. You promised it would be good for free to play players. Your system for the boxes is crap. Excuse my language. You need to put a guarantee in place, because people getting capes for $20, 4 or 5 capes, people spending over £10,000 and still not getting a cape. How is that balanced? You're not getting the point we're trying to say to you. You
But
need
you
to
are
put a guarantee system in place so we're guaranteed to get something at the end. If we want to gamble, we gamble, but then we're guaranteed to get something.
Yeah,
At the moment, people are leaving because there's nothing to gain from it. This is what we're trying to tell you. The guarantee system needs to be put in place. You're not getting our point. Whether we play real live lottery games or whatever, that's different. You're not getting our point. We want to gain something from spending all the money we're spending. This is why you're losing people because other servers are offering that straight away.
You
They've
got
got guarantee
spenders.
systems and that.
You got
I want to
spenders,
add
but we're
some.
literally just going to leave if we don't get anything in return. There's
mean-
people in this server that don't mind spending at all, but if we don't get anything, like she said, we're just going to dip.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, some big spenders already stopped playing.
I'm a
Big-
big
I'm-
spender.
I'm
I was
talking-
in Maine, and you know me from Maine. I was a massive spender.
Yeah, I'm
But
talking.
now
I'm
I'm
talking
giving up.
big spenders.
I
Like,
am giving up.
yeah.
I'm a
Uh,
big spender, but I've stopped spending because
mean-
it's no point.
If they want to understand, they're gonna understand. If they don't want to understand, it is what
no,
it is.
no, no. You say you were in the main, and you tell me
I play.
when you got this guarantee in main.
We got the guarantee in May back in 2012.
100
Uh,
boxes.
and
Yeah,
and
100 boxes for a
and,
cake.
and that was how long after the game opened?
3 years, 4 years.
And when we did open the game?
Yeah, but that's
Right.
different.
Yeah, but
man.
that's
You
different
put
because
in-
the
Think about
release
how old
guarantee
this game is.
system when it was 10% mounts out. So it's big difference.
Right, you've changed the game completely because you put all these boxes in place already. They weren't in main at the beginning. We
Yeah.
couldn't get a cake for at least 3 years. So you've changed the game itself by putting all these boxes in place. So if you're going to do things like that, you need to give us something back. Forget what Main did. Main didn't have 15% mounts, wings, and everything else within the first 3 years. We didn't get them till like 4 or 5 years later when they got the guarantee system.
but listen, how many years did we stay at A33 on main?
Exactly, that's my point. You're bringing everything too quick, too fast. Everything's coming in the box, and you're saying, "Oh no, but main, you didn't get the guarantee." But you didn't have the cake boxes. You didn't have 15% mount boxes. So you need to see where we're coming from with this. Because you're putting everything in boxes.
Listen to Sky. You can put like 15% mount boxes in Heavenly Jade chest, like you did with the cape, and help players also.
But that's what we're trying to tell you. You didn't have all these things that we've got here now when Main was alive. It took 4 or 5 years to get them. You put everything in place in 7 months. So you need to look at the bigger picture.
Because you see what happened with the A33, it was not us who pushed to make the content faster and faster. It's you doing this.
Yes, but this is what we're trying to say to you. We're asking you to give us something back. We're asking for a guarantee system. You're putting everything in place too quick, too fast, or everything comes in a box. So you need to put the guarantee system in place now before you lose everybody. Forget what Main did, forget the Korean version, forget what other versions have done. They all did things differently. You're bringing everything out now, so give us something back. Because the other versions didn't give us everything now. Main didn't give us everything now. We had a 10% mount for God knows how long in Main. A33 cap was like 2-3 years before they put out the D12 on that. You put everything out now, so you've got to give us something back because you're putting it all there. This is what we're trying to say to you. You're bringing everything out now. The D1 cape, the 15% mounts. And you're saying, oh no, we can't do this because look at the other games. But if you look at the other games, half the items weren't there in the first place.
No, they're
This
saying
is what we're trying to say.
it's pay to win. I don't understand how is this pay to win.
If you had a guarantee system in place, I can tell you now, half the player base will come back.
You're gonna make
Because
more
they
money. You're gonna make more
Yeah.
money.
People
You're
would
gonna make
invest
hella
more.
more money.
People would invest more knowing they are going to get something as an end reward. People who spent money, not got nothing, and thought, you know what, screw this, we're going to go to the private server because they've got it all there. This is your problem. You're not listening to us.
I mean,
you're
there's-
bringing everything out now.
There's
And
people
this is
complaining.
why people quit.
There's people
No,
complaining.
the people going to private server. This is not something we can do anything about it because
No, you can't do anything about that, but you need to listen to what we're trying to tell you. We're not saying you can do something about that, but what you're saying, oh no, we can't do guarantee, but then stop bringing out everything in a flipping box because right now you've got too much content too fast.
I mean,
and everything is coming in the box, so it is literally pay to win.
I mean, listen.
Give us something back.
Listen, Six.
like
it's not his fault.
What do you mean?
but-
Like it's like everything coming in a box.
Everything comes in a box.
Yeah, that's a big problem. Besides the War God that you just added to in-game
Even
content.
War God,
The rest,
free to play
everything
players can't get the
comes.
War God.
It's not
War
a.
God, you have to pay? No.
No, but
Nice.
how hard is right? Okay, if you don't pay money on this game, how hard is it for someone with a 90% weapon set to go to Afro Cave right now? Trust me, it's too hard because a lot of people won't even go, especially when you're
No,
getting
like if you're talking about
killed.
the main, they were selling the Titans on the web mob.
I'm not talking about main. I'm talking about this version. I went to Apo Cave and I barely stay alive, and I've got literally full elite set. Imagine free to play players who can't get their set past 120. They're not going to last in Apo Cave, so still they've got to pay to make their stuff better. This is what we're
No,
trying to say
in
to
the
you. You're
current
bringing all this content.
in the current situation of the cave, you cannot say you don't have a chance to stand.
Yeah, the KP has been nerfed a lot since then.
I mean,
It has
if you
been, it
even
has
if you
been
can
nerfed.
stand there with the 90% set, there's so many people that are strong in there. They're just gonna kill you and just take the boss.
I mean, War God is supposed to be an end game skill. It's not about. Let's not talk about War God right now. It's about.
Oh no, we are talking about
It's
I
about
mean,
item all. Item all. It's
about,
just
yeah,
a
the
bust
item
on this
all.
server. It's like
The fact that
you had like
everything
9
comes from the
boxes.
box.
You had like 9 boxes till now, or 10. Everything comes in a box. There's no guarantee system. Some guy is spending $3,000. Some guy is spending $20. He gets like 3 items, premium items, and the guy who spent $3,000, he's gonna fucking quit because life is life. You're not gonna spend
You got
money for
nothing.
nothing.
One of my boys joined yesterday, bought 10 boxes, got a cape and wings.
Yeah, this
I
is
mean,
what I'm saying.
I just wanted to give example. Like I've been playing here for 4 weeks right now, and like I literally don't want to spend the money because I don't get a shit. Like I already spent $200 on 4 weeks, and I didn't get a shit. So like, the point is I don't want to buy anymore because I'm not getting anything, and there is like the hard point for me to
Yeah.
catch up to other
This is what.
D12s that have a stuff.
This is just
This is our point.
this is just a
I'm
feedback for you, Trollsky. It's not. Nobody's blaming you. This is a management
No,
issue.
I'm thinking. I'm
No.
also listening, and you know, I already know. I think I know that you already know that it's not me
Yeah.
actually who making the decision or
We know
whatever.
that. We know that. But what we're trying to tell you is we're looking at the player base as a whole. We're not just looking at it for ourselves.
Like if you want
I've
this
got
server to
30.
last, they need to listen to how many people are complaining. Like even a new player, when a new player comes in Discord and he sees everyone complaining about I spent $10,000 for example and I didn't get anything, he's gonna quit. He's not even
yeah.
gonna start the game.
I mean, what happened to me? I was like asking in clan chat, what about boxes? What do you guys think? And everyone was whispering me, it's a scam, don't buy it. So I mean, there is a reason, right?
It's good for some people. It's bad for some people. That need the quality. Even for big spenders and
No,
for
he was with me on Discord at that time. You saw 100 US dollar, nothing, and before $100 nothing.
yeah.
I
No,
need
no,
to add.
For
no,
me,
I
it was a
understand
waste
that,
of
but I
money.
understand that you spending some money and you think that you don't get anything in return, and some people just opening 10 boxes, you know, and they can win,
Exactly, that's
right?
unfair, Joy. I mean, I
Imagine
don't mind
the
spending,
capsule.
but at least end of the road, let me have that item. Even, for example, maybe I'm lucky, I'm gonna get it on 10 boxes. That's it, end of story. But if not, I know I'm gonna open 200 boxes and I'm gonna then have it.
You know what's the thing? If you're adding guarantee, you're gonna change the money flow. Also, more items will be on market. Free to play players will be able to get them because the prices will
There
go
is
low.
a
Yeah.
little problem with guarantee system. Charles Kai already said it once. Is that if they really add a guarantee system, they will probably nerf the rates on the boxes even more, because then they'll just get
I don't care about
item.
the rate. I don't care about the rate. Give me the
The rate
item at the
anyway,
end.
they
The
should be
guaranteed
on
price at the end
50
of the day.
dollar.
If
Imagine
they
putting
nerf
money on.
rates because of guarantee system, it's fine because at least you'll get it 100% at the end of the.
That
You
that's
all
Like
real
it's,
lottery. That's real
Yeah, but
lottery. You can get it.
that means you are not adding items to the game, because the big spenders will spend, get the item, and not buy anymore.
You can't say that someone won't get a premium item in 10 boxes or 5 boxes. There's gonna be someone lucky.
you all missing a point here. If the game has a guarantee system at this stage, you know, half of the server is based on the Turkish players, and there is a huge inflation here right now, and 1 USD is almost 16 Turkish liras, and I will quit when the guarantee system comes in because I'm not
Why do we
earning
quit?
with
Why,
US
You
dollars.
make no
why do we
sense.
quit? It doesn't make sense what you're saying.
He's meaning
You
that the
make no
current
sense at this
situation
point,
in
no.
Turkey is bad
So they don't
because
have money.
the
They don't have money to spend on the game.
no,
No,
it's a
that's a
different,
different thing.
and it's
For
actually true.
example,
It's a big difference.
yes,
No, what
for
he's trying
So
to
you have
explain
to
is
spend
like,
more
like
for
no, no, no.
guarantee.
He's saying like this, each like country economy is different, and
I know.
I think, and you cannot compare the Turkish economy with USA or
Europe.
Britain or Europe, whatever.
Europe.
So what he's basically trying to say is when you set the guarantee system, that means you already set this set price for an item. But
Mhm.
now there's a chance for small spenders to get this item by opening 10 boxes or 20 boxes too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
even if
Oh,
you
but
add
guarantee
guarantee,
system is a lottery too, so you can buy the one ticket and still get it. It's
yeah,
not
No,
like
exactly.
no,
you
no,
have to
no.
buy
It doesn't.
200 to
It,
get one.
it doesn't
I
work
think
that
there is a
way.
better solution.
I was working in Maine for 10 years, and I know how guarantee system works and how it's set. So it's something. It's not
I
like
spend money
you.
on main, yeah, and I got the gold puma, which had been in 5 boxes. So still, you can get it on 5 boxes, but in your version, I got nothing. In 700 US dollar, I got nothing. No
But
cape,
in
no
our
money.
in our version, there's also players, or there are players that got that kind of item in 7 boxes too. You didn't get doesn't mean it's not happening in our
It's
version.
not only me. My friends, they spend a couple of hundreds, nothing.
Bro, you're giving up on the big spenders just because you saw a couple people getting items
No, no, it's
in
not
small
about giving
boxes.
up. It's just about the uh, how to say how the company policy is working. It's not
The
that.
company policy is wrong. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
If you put the guarantee system in place, players that don't have
But
that
they
much
don't
money
want to
will
put it
still
in
invest
place
in
because
the
they make more
guaranteed
I
money
price.
mean,
out of your
I mean, the
pocket.
policy isn't wrong. It's just old now. That's the thing. It's not gonna work anymore. It's an old game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know,
I
man.
mean, I'm not saying what you're saying are wrong
I
or
feel like you don't understand
That's
us.
what you're doing,
no,
mate.
no. Of
No,
course, I
no.
understand. I understand you. I probably know this game much more longer than you, and I understand how.
I've been playing from 2008. I started with 12 Sky 1. I think I
Same
have
as me.
enough experience.
Yeah, and I work like in like over 10 years in Maine, and I
Who was you in Maine?
like
I'm
how.
curious now. Who was you?
Sorry.
He was
Who
in a
was you on
different
Maine?
department. Not, he didn't work for 12 Sky. He was on a
He's
No,
different.
no,
he
no.
she means like the player.
No, I work.
No,
I worked in 12 Sky too. Like most of this actually a guarantee system or like tier spender. Actually, it was done while when I was working. So many of them is
was
actually
you a GM on Maine?
Yeah, he was
created
GM.
created by
Which
actually.
GM?
I was not actually going in the game.
Avoiding the question. But even the tier spender would benefit players as well. Like your capsule, you spend so much money to get the capsule points for real points, yeah, real money. You get a spirit lick.
No,
I mean,
you
come
don't
on.
spend. No, no, you don't spend money to get capsule points. The
No, I
points.
mean when you
No,
do
the
spend
points.
money.
The points you got is extra. It's not you spending money to get capsule.
No, but you do spend money and you still get capsule and you get spirit licks. The tiered spender
Yeah.
and guarantee system would be good because you get more people investing into the game.
No, I
Because
understand what you mean. What I'm trying to say is, I already know what you are trying to explain. I already worked with these systems before, and I also created some of those systems before. So I totally understand how you feel and what you want. What I'm saying is, um, I have to say, I'm not against what you are saying, or I'm not saying that you are wrong. But it's not me, or it's not only me who can make decision about this thing. Is what
But you
I'm
can
doing
choose
here
it,
now
right?
is I'm taking your feedback, okay? And
Oh shit.
oh
What the fuck?
yeah, so what I'm doing here now is I'm talking to you, uh, you know, and I'm getting your feedback, and then I'm sharing with our team, and I'm saying them, this many people want this many people want this, or they complaining about this, that, whatever, like this, right? And then there they
it's
make a
not to
decision.
keep the game alive, and
I'm mostly
at the
talking to
moment we're
you.
losing so
I'm
many people because of the
I'm
systems that are in place.
I'm mostly talking to you. I'm mostly in touch with you because like I know the game for a long time and I know the most of the systems how it's working. And I also know some of you from the other version like Six Sense, and there are other players from other like Solrak,
I think everyone knows me.
yeah, Sumiori. You know, I know those nicknames from other version. My name was Dark in the other version. I was, time to time, mostly.
Yeah, bro.
I know you are.
I'm trying. What I'm trying to say, no hard feelings. I feel like not you. Your team is moving too slow. Been
Uh,
like 6 months and the buff talisman isn't fixed yet.
but you should understand is
But
the
but you
my
said they
no,
they
no,
know what's the problem with the buff
no,
talisman.
but buff talisman. So you should understand that my team and who doing this kind of updates or developing the game are total different companies. The company who developing the game is Bega Games, right? They
They are
it's
so
their
slow.
so it's their, how to say, responsibility and their capability to do, because we don't have the source files or we don't have any power to make changes with the game. The only thing we can do is to request and show them proof and show them how to do it or whatever like that. But
I
at
see.
the end they are the ones who making these decisions. They can say, okay, we do this or we don't do this, because at
So
the end they own all the rights of this game, right? This is not for only our version. If you go to like Thailand version, Red Fox version, this is the same. If the developers say no, we can't, there's nothing you can do because we license the game for publishing. We
So
don't
what?
have
So what you're
the.
trying to say is we won't gonna have buff talisman.
No, I'm not saying like that. I'm saying is we also waiting for them. Like in the beginning, I say like the buff talisman. We know that it's a cash item, right? And many of you are willing to buy it. So
Yes.
why don't you think that
Well, yeah,
we
that's my
don't?
question. That's my question. Why don't you add it? 7 months, man.
you
That's that.
can't do anything. Like the only thing
Because
you're
they
able
don't
to do
have
is just
power
like
outlaw.
basically flip a switch on and off. You're not basically able to make it to where the bug that you say is because it's auto buff, obviously, or not auto buff, the auto hunt that triggers instant buffs. Why don't you alter auto hunt to make it to where your buffs are only activated when auto
because
hunt is on?
because we cannot, because as I say, we don't have such,
What?
to do this you need to have the source code of the game so that you can make changes, but we don't have that
Yeah, man. But for example, when there was a problem with the payment system, why did they fix it in 2 days?
because
And
payment system is on our side.
Payment system is Genius Orc side, not Dega Games.
right,
That
so
So that's something different, like when there is a problem with our systems like our website or
that's
payment is
that's
also linked to, we can, of course we
that's
can.
basically why I did the
But if
first
you
question.
but if you just let me explain. If you ask me like very simple thing, let's say the HP portion on the pharmacist, there are stack 99. If you ask me to make them 98, I cannot.
okay.
That's
I'm,
why the first question I did at the beginning was if they had the freedom and the methods to change things in game and change other
I
things.
mean, it's already obvious that they don't have any power to change
And
Yeah,
it
systems.
was
they,
it
So
was it was same in the main too. It was the developer doing the things.
so when can we expect the buff talisman?
If I knew
no,
it, I will already tell you, because we also asking it very frequently, like when you can make this change, when you can make this change.
All right.
But
In,
at the same time, they also have their own schedule and they have the other versions to support too. The like in the main, the system was the same. The only difference was the web mall. The difference of the web mall is, uh, we were able to create our own lottery and add, without developer support. But here is different. We request the developer to create the lottery for us. So, sure, like we will have some kind of web system, and probably in the future we will have kind of like, I don't know, guarantee type of system. Maybe not guarantee, but something similar, or something, how to say. equal to guarantee. I'm not talking about directly buy $100 and if you don't get, but we are
Something like
we
that.
yeah no
Or
we have some kind of ideas actually, and last time I also told you we have a new staff actually who just working on that side, like he developing the website of the game, and then there will be integration to the game. We have some plans in our mind for future, like for spending and non-spending users. Like currently, the all events we do are related with the in-game, right? So we need developer support. Like when we do later production, we asking developers, to do this, to do that,
Yeah,
and
I
add
wanted
this.
to ask you about in-game events. For
Yeah.
example,
So
apart from the letter event, which is crazy that for me, I don't see the point adding 50% fail chance in letters. Okay, but
I didn't understand.
what I'm trying to say is your letter system with 50% fail chance to create the box not accurate.
It's also the no, it's accurate. If I can share you the all numbers, and if you check the fail and success count, is 50%.
Yeah, this is the first server where I can
no,
fail creating my
I mean,
box.
you
That's the
shouldn't
problem.
make it 50%. You should make it 100%. If you can craft the box, you must craft it.
No,
That's
but
all.
this
Well,
is at the
you know
end
what you can do, mate.
is
In regards with the letter, reduce the drop, but make the crafting 100%, and that's gonna solve the problem. I mean, I know I stay 6 hour grinding or doing PvP, but I know when I crafting, I get that box not like before.
uh,
I could
Cr-
I
record
would
it.
have one
oh,
suggestion. I would have
Christian,
one suggestion.
it will not change the actually the result if you reduce the letter number and make the box 100%, or increase the letter drop and make the
In the
box
end,
50.
it
It,
becomes the
the
same.
thing is, last time when I was grinding and I was grinding 24/7, I can tell you in the last 7 days, out of 10 tries, 7 was fail. I could record it for you if you want.
But I explained this many times. You cannot, calculate like that.
Yeah,
I
you said
come back
it's
and
server wise, but
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
all right. So in other hand, apart from the letter event, can't you hire a VGM so he can make like in-game events like it was a main, like Santa
Uh,
spawn, whatever.
we will not do that like spawning kind of thing, but from starting from end of this month, or in the first weeks of next month, we will start doing this monster annihilation event, which is actually kind of like spawning monsters in each town.
Because we need something to do. Like
Actually, there are already many things to do in the game.
there are
If you
many
think
things to
that,
do, but
right?
you finish them in 3 hours.
No, there
After
are
that,
still
most of them you
you
stand no chance because the game
Or
is
they're
not
overrun
balanced.
by
So
snakes.
what do you mean? It's HSB. After HSB, it's more. We have War, Coliseum, and then it's over. There's nothing to do for
and
9 hours.
in the main, what you had different two times,
Yeah, but
boss event in
yeah,
BDP, which
yeah, that was something different.
which always
I have posted.
It
I
was
have
Ice
posted
King.
this on
Ice King
feedback.
was daily.
I have posted this on feedback session, and I agree with them. We lack a lot of
Could
content.
invade as well. Invade was a thing.
Something
yeah.
something
So
like Virgin
no,
Ghost in Yangok, something like
no.
a boss.
Yeah. So we will like have this monster annihilation thing, according to calendar. Like we will set it, let's say once a week or two times a week,
No,
and
we
that
are
will
not.
happen.
That's a scheduled event. We're talking more like something to do 24 hours. If you are a hardcore player and you wanna farm 24 hours, you
Are
can
you
do it.
talking something like a like Christmas dungeon
Something
thing?
like something like apocalyptic cave, but
Do an
not like.
invasion event, GM. Do an invasion event.
yeah, you can open the CP in towns as well, so we can invade each other. And also, if you can fix that thing with the mount, the 5% mount, when you delete it, just get 500 CP. That's gonna help
Yeah,
also.
like it was in main. I like I was active in main
Online,
like
I was trading 24/7.
yeah
No,
because
the difference is
£10,000.
were you able to get 5% mount as a drop in the game in main?
yes
After when?
I mean
I tell you, in 2012 it was because I was living in Sky City.
Yeah.
To,
So
to make the server alive, try to do an invasion event, so it's gonna be like 24 hours invasion.
no, you
That's
can
how it
still
works.
do invasion. You can get
yeah but you're
drops
not getting any
drops from
CP, you're not
TP.
getting anything because
No,
No,
you
that's why
can you can
it's
get from
supposed
the
to TP when we kill them in town.
from the active players like how many players,
And
3
then
active
there's gonna
players.
be a cooldown for like another 10 minutes to get to get that CP when you kill them.
yeah, but if you don't do this, you know what happened was in main was they were trading CP in the town in the gate.
I mean
Hundreds of them.
of course some people will trade, but what's gonna
Some people will do
it's
that.
not gonna harm the server,
They're doing
man.
even now on
Not gonna
in
harm the
Ghost
server.
Realms. They're
Some
doing it.
Like it
Big
doesn't matter.
difference
It doesn't
between
matter
this
if they're
server and
AFK.
main.
Doesn't matter if they're
Can't
AFK, man. Let me get
can't
the
sell
CP.
CP now
You're
either.
missing
So what are you gonna do?
this server's different to main because you're actually monitoring this server. We had no support on main. So things like CP trading was going on all day long because there was no one there to support it. But you guys are actually supporting the server and you're banning things. So things like that are not going to happen because we've got more support here.
I mean,
This is
like
what
if you need to like make PvP, you can always go to Highlands too.
Nobody goes Highlands, man. Nobody. There's nothing there.
What do you mean nothing there? You can get like elite item drop from Highlands and anything so on.
That's what I'm saying. You should add
Uh,
something like Virgin Ghost in Ghost Valley or a boss in Highland, something to make
yeah,
No,
people
man.
go.
Virgin Ghost can be done. Like it's actually Virgin Ghost is designed for usually like Halloween.
Yeah,
No, bro.
it's something that is online 24 hours and everyone
Yeah.
has to do it no matter what time they are. And
That
people will
kind of
push it
thing,
for it.
yeah, that kind of thing can happen. Like I will bring this up for the next
This
update.
server will be more crowded if you activate the CP
Well, that's
from
the thing. If
AFK.
you put the virgin thing, I mean, it's the only people we got that kill will be the highest one. How about those lowest one that cannot afford to buy their own items?
Yeah, for example, the weak people, they can kill
I
AFK
mean,
and get
they can
CP.
for sure kill it. It's a mob that dies with 10 hits. You just have
Doesn't
to
matter,
move
bro. It
for
doesn't matter.
You guys should only activate that virgin ghost whenever like we're already on the max. Like give it like I mean like 5 more months or something.
I'm sorry, but I don't agree with that. In Hunt Games, we had it, and the max level was G12. Normal is not even rebirth gear or anything, and I mean it's not a mob that will drop huge
Yeah,
stuff.
man, but there's no chance for the weak
Good stuff.
players. That's what I'm saying. If you activate the CP from AFK in towns, everyone will be able to invade, get CP, evolve. That's what I'm trying to say.
But at the same time, what you're saying about the Virgin Ghost or Invasion, you can do actually the similar result with this chess production too. If you think like it's the same logic.
Just something I wanted to say about the letter and box event. It ended up getting in the past, but you should make the box 100%. Make the box craftable, keep it normal, dropping letters from mobs, but in PvP, drop the box straightly, not letters from PvP. Let's say if you kill someone and it happens to drop it, instead of a letter, drop the box completed. So it may
Yeah.
give the
Yeah,
PvP
they
and
some already
yeah, I got you. You understand.
some already suggested it, and for the future events I will try to do like that, but I'm not sure because as I say, it's not me who
It's
making the
not you.
decision, but
Mhm.
uh maybe like you say the test should be 100%. That can maybe done, and the drop race can be arranged according to that. But the design, like if you think about the uh, cape upgrade, the jade stone, they always have fail chance.
I know.
So that's
That's
the logic of the Korean developer, how they how to say create these systems. Of course, it's possible to set it like 100%, but
no, for the lettercraft you can give it 50%. But I'm just saying that maybe give an extra reward for those that PvP, so that it boosts people. Give them a bigger reason to PvP instead of just
uh,
doing.
we have something in mind about this letter crafting thing. Like as I say, we are preparing a system which actually you can track your progress on the website. So with that system, we are trying to make some kind of ranking. Like let's say, even you fail or success by crafting the box, you will get some point. And
Nice, that's
at
cool.
the end of the event or at the end of the date, the people who let's say in the first
Crafted more.
10 will get some
Will get
reward.
extra
The
rewards.
30, yeah, you will get something extra like that. We also thinking same for capsule shop, and other systems too. And we are thinking
Yeah.
that system to cover not like first 10 player, uh, 50 player.
What about
We are planning to give rewards to, like, let's say first 300 people or 400 people, like that. But the of course the first ones are bigger reward, but the last ones just some kind of small compensation.
Then
So
you
we are
need to cap that to clans
uh,
because snakes would all get all the resources anyway for everyone else because there's so many of them. So you need to cap it to clans because snakes would just get everything.
I didn't understand
You can't say you first 300 players because that's snakes all over. The snakes will get everything because
why.
there's so many more of them. So you need to cap it to a clan as well. So say 50 snakes, 50 tigers, 50 dragons. Because if you're doing it like that, then snakes are gonna just get everything anyway because there's so many of
No,
them.
what's the
no,
what's
Yeah,
the
I
it's
can
point?
related
understand.
to the character. It's to the character. The person who crafts more, it's the character side is not faction
You know,
Yeah,
side.
like
so you need
like
to
10
play a lot.
minutes ago, you were saying, for example, I opening capsule shop many times. This is not related to clan. It's totally, related to your character account.
I don't think it's gonna work, but
Yes,
hey.
something in mind like that. It's not only about like crafting or. So we will trying to do same thing with the reinforcement system too. Let's say the person who try the most reinforcement or success or whatever at the end of the event, we will rank them from 1 to, let's say, 300, and they will get some reward in return. For example, let's say fail and success will be counted as 1 point, but when you break a current, it will calculate as 2 points. So at the end, we will rank it up. So uh,
Uh,
we have
Sometimes
something like that in mind. So actually, our programmer is working on this thing because it should be integrated with the game, and the system should be available live for all players. So you should not be waiting for the results like we were doing in main, and there will not be any manual calculation. So we can how to say uh, make many variations of this, like join to war. Whoever join the wars most in a week get some reward, or whoever.
uh,
Yeah, it's similar to main event, the war
Yeah,
event.
main event, but the main event you were waiting for the calculation and you didn't know how many
Yeah,
you did, right? But
yeah,
here you will be able to see it on the counter.
I see.
that's very cool.
That's
That's
nice.
very nice.
Okay,
That's
well,
nice.
But
getting
this
back
thing
to the
is
beginning.
needs like development. So our new stuff is actually working on this. There will be some other kind of systems on the web too.
Can you also connect like in-game announcements with Discord?
I don't think in-game announcement can be linked with to Discord because of the security issues. But for the website, we are preparing. Probably there will be the clan ranking, war times, and the stats. And
Chuck, I want to discuss two other subjects with you, but since you talked about the capsule, I have seen that in the Turkish version of the game here itself, but we have a a tab for PvP points for rolling the capsule. I know it doesn't work, but is it possible to enable that? That would be cool for I mean, it's a free-to-play content that you get a reward for PvPing and you can open a capsule later.
Actually, that's PvP point thing not meant to be in the game yet. But for Turkish client, there was a translation issue with the UI, so they are seeing this and it's not active. But
Yeah, I know.
in the future, like the bot, you and it will be visible in the English client, and then it will be activated too.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was just wondering if it could be added.
Yeah, sure,
But
it can be added,
overall,
but I cannot say like
but
you
it,
know.
it it is a good idea. It's something cool for
Yeah, yeah,
it's not
yeah.
spending money or just playing online. It's something you really do, and you can open a capsule.
Yeah, so that will happen. I mean, it will be activated, but as I say, I cannot say like next month, after next
Okay.
month, or after 1 year. I don't know the exact plan about that because there's a schedule that we are following about the contents.
All right.
Also,
The
is
other
it possible to remove or reduce the CP cost for mystical grounds?
that's
Uh,
rebirth content.
actually, we were thinking like about removing the CP cost for until some level like A33.
Yeah, this is what we was one main.
Yeah, so
Yeah, because right now I'm D3 and I'm stuck. Like I can't grind because I make no CP at D3, and I just have to AFK until I find
but
like
there are
settings.
other maps which you can go without CP
Yeah,
too.
but you need to grind
Yeah,
like
I
2 months.
tried that. I made 1% in 48 minutes.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
There are not good spots to grind there.
Yeah,
Like,
there's no good dense spots to grind, and it takes forever to grind it. That's the problem. If it was
so
dense, then I would go there for sure.
so you don't want to buy premium.
No, if I spend like a lot of money in just premium, I won't be able to catch up by buying items later on.
I see. Yeah,
Right?
but removing the CP in D level maps are actually later thing. I think it's like probably when the uh, as far as I remember, when the Rebirth 12 get activated, then they remove like up to D6.
Because the
They
way
are
it sees,
completely
like
free.
I can spend hundreds on just getting to G12, or I can spend hundreds after getting G12 to catch up with the items and the
Yeah,
wings
yeah,
and the
yeah. I
capes and the
understand. I
pets
got
and the mounts.
I got your point. Yeah. So
That's one of the
okay,
things I wanted to discuss. It's
okay.
too hard to grind.
But again, like even like if this CP thing is get removed, I don't think it will be for D levels. It will be probably up to A33.
Oh, okay.
But
I don't think the big concern is Dark Soul caves. I think the XP rate is just too small. You could really keep the 2 times XP all the time and maybe 4 times that weekend. The XP rate is
Or
too
actually,
damn
like
slow.
actually, the EXP rate is not slow.
Yeah, like I
Um,
don't know why you guys complain about it. Like I said, I'm playing 4 weeks and I'm D12 already, max level. 4 weeks.
uh, how much you said you spent again? $200 in 4 weeks?
100. 100.
$100
Yeah,
will do you in to literally
do
your
it. Do
D12
it
grind
without
if you spend
spending
it
one
smart.
dollar.
Did
Yeah,
did
Do
you
it
especially
play
if
without
you
the
spending one
Did you
dollar.
play the A33 and D6 patch?
Yeah, I started to play before the D12 was released. So like
Yeah,
Yeah,
three
so you
three
got the
weeks.
for
reward.
someone like I joined like a week ago, so I have no CP, I have no silver, I have no items, right? So it's unless I have help from Outlaw or Specs and all of these kids, I can't. I don't even know where to go. Like I don't know shit about where to grind and shit until I could go DSC because that's all I know from main and area and all of those maps. And but
There are
that's the
free
only map
maps.
I know of.
I have 3 maps I can show
Actually,
you. Yeah, Tiger as
it's
well, I
so
can help
slow.
you.
It's so slow that
yeah, but it's slow,
without
man. It's impossible.
no, there are
it's
of course there are
possible.
free maps which you can grind too, but of course they will not be as fast as the premium ones.
No,
But
that's not the
like
problem. But
I think what you comparing is like you comparing the rates of like main, which was like I don't remember exactly, but like 5 times, 7 time experience, right? In main for a long time.
I mean, yeah,
let me check.
if you want everything to
Let me
everyone
check
to
my
catch
my
up, yeah.
character right now. I'll
You're
check my
comparing
alt
the rate
right
to
now.
main. Oh,
It's 11. I'm grinding
but
on Imperial with 2 times XP, and it is 45%. It did 15% today, the whole day. Grinding the whole day, 15%. In Imperial Digs with Phoenix Steel.
To be honest,
How can you
to be honest,
that's not low?
if you ask me, this server is not free to play friendly. Whatever you say.
like, why? Can you just explain me why?
Because the rates in free maps are very low.
What kind of rate you mean?
Experience rate, drop rate,
No,
pet
we
experience rate.
no. It was like in main there was different rate in the premium map, more experience, and but here we don't have any difference.
What do you mean? So, for
Yep.
example, tell me if a new player comes on the server, he has a clean mirror. Tell me how long it's gonna take him to grind the mirror to 100%.
But what's with it about free to play or non free to play?
I tell you
Free to play.
exactly. For free to play, to make a mirror 200% is close to 5 months.
Exactly.
Because
I would say more.
100% was close to 3 months.
You can't compare a Imperial Edict spot with a free-to-play map spot. Never.
But what I say is we don't open more experience in premium maps.
Yeah, but you have better spots, more monsters.
And that's the only difference.
Yeah, but that's the difference that makes the difference.
Of course, there should be a difference. That's why they are selling it as a premium map.
There is not only the difference. I grinded in the free map last 2 weeks after than the 12 page. Free map doesn't drop to wing feather, but if you go into cave or imperial map, you can drop with feather as well. There is a huge difference about even drops.
No, the feather can drop in any map.
Last 2 weeks, I didn't drop even one feather.
You're unlucky, bro. I didn't drop anything. I didn't drop any feather.
I haven't dropped one either. I'm grinding all day.
Yeah.
I'm
Sad.
grinding now my
You keep
Since the
Imperial,
E12 came,
and I got
the drop
price
rate
rise
are
already
very
today.
low.
you
Very
keep
low.
saying about comparing it to main, but then you're doing the same thing with the guarantee system and everything else. You're saying about us comparing it, but you're doing the same thing. You've
No, I'm
already
not.
stated that the server is different to main, but then you keep saying, well, about main. You keep bringing
No.
up about main.
What I'm trying to explain is like in the main, let's say normally they were doing like 5 time experience in normal map, but they were doing 7 time in premium map. What
Yeah.
I'm trying to say is we don't have such system. Like we set the experience and drop same like in all maps.
You could add things. This is what we're trying to say. We're trying to say to you that look, maybe things need to be changed. Forget main. We're not worried about main. We're trying to incorporate different systems that will work for the player base. You keep bringing up about main, but then when we bring up about main, you say, "Oh, yeah, but how long was it incorporated?" We're not trying to say do the same with main. We're trying to say these things will work if you do it, if you do incorporate it. Forget about main. We're not bothered about main. Main's gone.
That's
But
what
you're
I'm
not
saying too.
seeing our point.
We are not doing like main. That's what I'm saying
Yeah,
too.
but the problem is the server is not gaining new players fast enough. It's actually losing players.
You're incorporating too many things too quick, like the boxes. You need to stop with the boxes. Stop giving us new boxes and new things. Fix
That's
the
what I'm
problems we
trying
have
to
at the
say.
moment. We
We
have
have
too
not
many
one.
problems. Yeah, we have too many problems right now that we're trying to tell you.
No,
And we're
well,
not trying to say it.
actually, you guys are like, how to say, saying something, and then after 5 minutes, you're saying something against yourself. You say
No, what
don't
we're
really.
trying.
No, you're saying don't release anything new, and at the same time, some of you asking, "Oh, War God skill you can add to box."
I didn't say that.
No. Yeah, that's
No, we're
What
not
about
asking you to
for
add to box.
Wargod
We're
in the
asking you to
box?
stop the boxes and make it more free to play because everything's in the box. And we're trying to give you ideas and ways that you can make the server better because you're losing hundreds of players every week. This is why we're saying about bring the guarantee system earlier because it will benefit you. Bring the packages on the item now better because like the
And the
buff
thing is,
carousel, you can't fix that bug.
No,
You
you
it's
can't
not
want
fix
the
to
the
free.
what?
It's
CC to IE bug.
not the free to play players that are leaving first. It's the pay to win players who are leaving first.
I think that's the biggest issue on this server. You can't.
I mean, that's the
You can't
income
keep.
of the server.
Yes, you can't keep your spenders on your own servers. You're making them quit.
Player
That's the problem.
Can I just
Everyone's
say
quitting.
something
It's
that
not just
I
free to
feel
play.
that would
No,
be good?
but what you're saying is like it's not possible to keep a server alive by just adding guarantee. You're talking everything based on guarantee. All people leaving, so open guarantee. If you open guarantee, people will come back. So this is not the
Right.
solution.
It is
How
the
long did
solution
main stay?
because
It's gonna
How long
help.
did main stay live for? How long was main up for?
the thing is, if you don't have spenders, the server will die. It's the
Main was up for
spenders.
the best
It's
part
the
of 30
spenders
years.
who keeps the server alive, not a free to play players.
Guarantee
Guarantee
system
system will
only
keep the
fix.
players there.
Guarantee system will fix the market. Also, the free-to-play players will have the chance to get it
Yeah,
for
this
cheap.
is what I'm saying because people will sell elite capes.
will be
People
more
will sell
readily
mounts.
available.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
And the prices will drop as well, and free to play players can actually purchase them. Main lasted the best part of 13 years. So you cannot say that the guarantee system is going to kill the server.
And for
because
example,
the guarantee system works on main.
For example,
So does everything else on main.
I haven't.
If anything, it would probably increase revenue because there is an
Exactly.
actual way to get
Yes,
the
exactly.
items.
I haven't seen a 15% mount on sale. Like I only see 1 or 2 mounts this month.
And when it
Main
is,
lasted
it's
so
a
long.
wolf.
Yeah, there are no mounts for sale anymore. And if someone gets a 15% tiger by luck, like I did,
They're using it.
they're using it or they're selling it for 100 billion. So
Last night, my friend he opened 15k coins, mount boxes. He got not even a 10% box.
yeah, I'm
This is
saying
what we're trying to
just
say.
add the 15% mount box in the heavenly jade chest. Just make a general chest. Remove the other fucking boxes. Make a general chest from which you can get every item, every premium item in the game. Mounts, cape, whatever.
Yeah, and
Give
if
them
you are
elevated risk,
thinking,
I guess.
if you are thinking about the guarantee system, it should be like the old content is possible to get the guarantee, and the the new content is not possible. So new content should keep being chest, and the old content should be guarantee.
Main closed because we had no support.
Or you
But
can even
everything
do
main
like
had
some
worked.
guarantees and some not guaranteed. Like if there's some like not like mounts are really important, so
Yeah,
that would be guaranteed.
for
would be
example,
nice.
make a guarantee.
But you can live
for
without the
mounts.
cape because you can use that rare 22% cape. It's not that like the
Yeah,
insanely
but
big
everyone wants to be able
difference.
to get a cape. So that's what we're trying to say.
I mean, the
You're saying about main.
jade box
And
rate
then it's
is
the extra damage as well if you're min maxing.
decent, but nobody opens mount boxes anymore, so therefore there's no mounts for sale.
Main lasted for the best part of 13 years because they had the guarantee system. The only reason they closed because there was no support. And this is what we're trying to say. The guarantee system will bring the players back.
And there's also people that'll like spend to like help guild or gear their guild, but it's like so hard to do stuff like that. Also, whenever that one person's getting nothing in return for themselves, it's just it's so hard. Like you can ask Six because me and Six was in Holy together, but like I would give people so many free elites from wars and stuff like that, and I would help them out with GC items and stuff too. But it hurt me in the long run too.
Yeah,
It's so hard to like make any profit by farming or anything in this game. It really
Yeah,
is.
I'm a free-to-play player. Look at me. I'm poor every time. I can't have more than 500 million.
It's so hard.
There's
It
nothing
really
there's
is.
nothing else to do. I have to sell my CPs.
And then trying to enchant a weapon up to 120 is still like somewhat hard. Outlaw, I don't know how you do
For
it with
example,
one Kieran.
for me it's not hard, but I
Easy.
have a very high luck set.
Just click.
I got 2956 luck, bro, and I broke 16 Kierans, couldn't even 120 an item.
I think
and then I like
this is character wise. You can't do anything.
Yeah, so I'm at 24. My elite is at 24 and it's still 99%.
I made
And then
720 items with 10 cadence.
it's insane. I don't know.
I don't think this is.
No,
I don't think
I
this is a
mostly
problem.
I mostly get your points, and I will share it, with my team, and hope we can
Maybe
make
stress
some.
it a bit harder, bro.
Maybe we can make some changes. But again, like making changes is not so easy. So
And you guys need to make changes. Honestly, I'm telling you.
Well, going back, what you planning to do with the balance of the clan? That's the main problem
Yes.
now.
So there are
That's the main concern.
there
What
are-
you planning?
there are
And
two
don't
two
tell
big
me
problems.
again. Don't tell me again, we cannot do the cross clan. Okay, you can do that. What you can do?
I mean, the
We
auto balance
already
system doesn't work.
talk about this, and
Yeah, we're just
so
coming
there
back
is
to it
Didn't
because it's a
said
Some
big
people
issue.
anything
didn't get to
new.
it earlier though,
You
so
haven't
maybe
said
just
anything
rephrase.
sure. You just said you can do that, you can do that. What you can do?
Yeah, that's the question.
we cannot make the clan transfer system.
Okay,
Yeah,
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 I get that.
yeah,
I get that.
but do
You
something
can't
else.
do that. What you can do? What you
There
can do
is
to
there is
balance it?
already an automated system,
It
and
doesn't work.
according to what it doesn't work.
Yeah, I get it, mate.
What do you
I
mean?
understand you cannot do the cross clan and you don't want to do it manually. Okay,
So
forget
you
about
want
it.
me
What else you can do?
want me to wait another year so snakes can get to 30k points, so I can have hopes that my clan points will raise, so I can go to another clan, or for example Ronin.
I mean, like in the beginning we talk about this issue, and now you're bringing it up again, and I
Yes,
already
and I'm bringing
explained.
it because it's a problem, man.
You haven't said anything. You just said you can do that, you can do that. What you
Of
can do?
course, I'm not the developer. I cannot make that kind of change.
Okay, then figure it out something, no? That's
He,
why
he just said that he can't do
Or what
anything,
kind of
so
change can we propose? I think he's trying to ask.
I was saying you can give to the other three clans like Tiger, Dragon, and Ronin to give them as 4 CP all the time, or make something to make other people. Okay, if I go in that clan, I gonna have this benefit. I gonna make more CP. I gonna get that because now if you're new in game and you create an snake, you got all the benefits. You winning everything, you kill everybody. So what's the point of going somewhere else?
There's moochers in this world too, and people like that literally just join them just to win.
yeah, they're
Fine.
creating
So he
alts
should
so they
give
can win.
other clans something
Mm-hmm.
to make people to join to that clans.
I mean, for example, to this guy, listen to this. So the guys from KHG from Tiger Clan, they went to Snake just for the prizes. So
Yeah, the price thing will not work out. It's
what do you mean it what did not? They are winning Coliseum. They are winning everything.
no.
That's
I'm
money.
talking about if you give additional benefit to the
Oh,
lowest
it
clan.
won't work.
Yeah, the if you give like a benefit to low point clan, it doesn't work either, because then the other clan can also join there and make the benefit, and then just move it.
So we are stuck. I have to get ganked by 20 snakes forever, right? Because
It's not forever.
there's always gonna be more snakes, more and more snakes. It's not gonna end.
You
Nobody wants to come Dragon Clan, so they
no
can lose.
you assuming.
No, I'm telling the truth. I'm telling you the truth, man. Join wars with me.
Probably from his experience from wars,
I don't know.
getting
I
ganked
think
by 50
I think
snakes.
the problem with that automated system is that we're having no new players coming in, and the only players that are leaving are probably in the minority clans. So snakes are always going to be at the top because they're having an easy time surviving, I guess. So I mean, you're not going to activate that system for a while because
For example,
snakes are not leaving, and then whoever's left is just left stuck there,
the last
and we're not getting new players
the
because
last
it's like an old game.
the last HSB we had to 1v3 snakes just to take their stone. Imagine that, and they still had more numbers than us.
Pretty sure it was like that in Maine.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think you can change the ultimate system, like lower the points a little bit. I don't know.
How so back when Aria closed down, you like Fujins were being made mass. Then Mayan ended up stopping creation for Fujins at that point. How was you guys able to do it back then at that time, but you can't do it now? Hello?
You asking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the one answering all the questions.
Yeah. So can you repeat again? I was thinking that you asking to Outlaw.
No, not at all. But back when Arya shut down, You remember when Arya shut down like 10 plus years ago?
Yes.
So back when Arya shut down, Fusions were being made mass on main. You
Yes.
guys quit Fusion character creation or stopped it or whatever, locked it.
Yes.
And then how was you able to do it at that time, but you can't do it now? You
It's
guys
so
wasn't the developers then, you were still
it's
a
the
publisher.
automation system. We have the same thing here too.
It's a what?
It's an automated system. We have the same rule here too.
You're talking about the whole point thing that you explained the other
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
Okay, I
And
highly doubt that.
once
But all right.
in main, once we tried to block the character creation manually, without checking this, how to say, automated system, then people start to complain. Oh, my friend playing in this clan, playing in that clan. I want to join there. So we always let it happen with the automated system.
Yeah, but on this server is not the case.
Why?
Because everyone is complaining about Snake's number. Nobody's gonna complain that I can't create Snake character.
Yeah, and in the beginning they were complaining about the Ronin.
You can't compare.
Ronin didn't even have that many
You can't
people.
compare
It was
the.
just
No,
some of the
You
strongest
can't
No.
compare
players
the
were
number
able
of
to-
the Ronins with this. We just had powerful players. That's the problem. That's the
Ronin had a
difference.
lot of spenders too, so they get strong very fast.
We're like
Yeah,
only
really.
only 10 strong players in Ronin clan. That's the problem. That's the thing. You can't compare the Ronin, the back in the days Ronin number with nowadays Snake.
You had more strong players in my guild than you did the whole faction of Ronin. It was just literally just a handful of people in Ronin that was doing everything.
Yeah. But
All it was.
now I'm just getting run down. I'm getting rolled. Nothing I can do. It doesn't matter that I'm maxed set, max elixir, max level mount.
I remember at 833 cap, no one could literally kill you, and now it's like everybody is killing you. Same with me.
Yeah, that's the
These
difference.
things,
That's the
like-
difference. The people catch up.
Yeah, so at the same time you want others to catch up you, and then you complain about that people killing you.
I'm
No, not at
not
all.
complaining
We
about
don't
killing me. I'm
expect
complaining
the
about the
invincible.
numbers, man. It's a huge difference. I'm not complaining that I'm dying. I know
The
12
problem,
Sky is about dying. It's about PvPing. I know I'm gonna die.
okay, the problem is that when we PvP in any map, war, anything, you try to PvP a guy, and 5 or 10 come on you, and you cannot PvP at all. You
Yeah,
just get ganked and ganked, and
it's
sometimes
it's a whole bukake session,
sometimes I finish to get buffed, and 5 people hit me, and I'm dead. I don't even have time to hit one or anything. It's shit.
Run over to the side, try to buff, and by the time you get your one hit skill off, you've done got 16 snakes smacking you, and 3 of the 16 critted you. At least 3. It's like
Yeah,
it's
and
like
you have no
one
buff
game.
talisman to just bypass all the buffs.
Yeah, this is
and
what I'm saying.
get
If
the
I
fighting.
had buff talisman, so I can buff in like 2 seconds. I don't mind getting ganked because I can run, I can hit and run, but I have to wait 10-15 seconds to buff. Thing.
Again, I will check if anything can be happen or done about the clan balance system, but like we just talked about this today before coming here. But they say they should wait for the system, and
They should wait for
they
the
cannot.
system. How much time, man? Like, come on.
I mean, the more time you wait, the better the opposition gets, aka darkness.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been 3 months since the points didn't change at all. Like snake points are going down a little bit. Dragon points are going down a little bit. Snake points are going up. Dragon points are going up. There's nothing happening.
Is there not a way to base the clan point system off of like who's active for a certain period of time?
It's already working like that.
It's
Okay.
not changing anything. Have
It's
you
not
saw
doing anything, yeah.
Snake Town? Did you guys went to Snake Town?
Never been there.
I mean, it's
You don't want to be there. It's no place where you can stay at all.
it's just a balance problem. But I don't know.
If they fix the balance, it's gonna make the game more balanced, and people gonna enjoy it more. I mean, what you can enjoy when 20 snake stay at your spawn, you're not even buffing and you're dead.
I mean,
What you
nothing.
enjoy in that.
This is why other clans are dead and everyone is quitting. I've been
Now,
saying that on general chat for the past 2 months that people are quitting. Most of my friends stopped playing. So
now,
if you guys can't do anything, I can't do anything. I'm gonna quit myself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now think about all these old players getting rolled. Like any new player in Drags or Jin or Ronin is gonna go to war, and once they find out that you're weak, they're just gonna keep picking you first thing first for that kill.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just not gonna move at all if you're like new and not set it up maxed out.
I'm just saying this. Nothing's gonna change if you guys can't make any changes to the system. This is what I'm saying. You guys are keep telling me that there's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. Come on, man. At least do something about the spenders, because most of my friends are.
Again, I said that I will, share your feedback or suggestions with our team. But like repeating the same things again and again, it doesn't make it happen faster or 100% make it happen. You know.
That means they don't care and people will quit. I don't mind. I
No,
mean,
I already told you it's not me who making the decisions, and
I know
I'm
it's
saying
not
that.
you. I know it's not you.
Then why you keeping saying the same thing to me?
So you can tell to your team
You're
that,
the one
people will.
I already told you that I will tell, but you keep saying the same thing again. That means when you say again, I will tell them twice, or 3 times.
No, man, but
You
it's
should push
no.
some.
You gotta
So
understand, man.
firstly we said like we will talk between like uh, 7 ET to 8 ET like for 1 hour, and it's almost like 2 hours and I'm listening to you.
Just the frustration.
And now you saying like uh, you can't do that, you can't do that. Of course I cannot do that because it's not me who should do that or who can do that.
We don't push you to do it yourself, but you should bring it up and chase that person which have the authority to do it.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you
what I'm
tell them
saying.
once, you see they don't move. Try to tell them again. Look the problem. We still face them. Do something about it because I can't, but you can do it.
I don't know, man.
uh
You're saying that I'm repeating myself. I don't know. Take my shoes for. You're gonna see what I'm talking about.
no, I understand what
I have
you're saying,
tens of people telling me that I have to bring up to you.
yeah,
I'm bringing
so
up the problems.
I told that I will share already. So
Yeah, but there's
the
nothing
thing is,
happening. I've been asking the same things 4 months ago. Nothing changed.
again, I'm saying it's not about me who making the changes. So
I'm just telling you people will quit. My last thing I'm saying.
and I'm saying that that's not something that I can make decision. And you're saying that people will quit. So
Yes, it's happening as we speak. Are quitting.
yes,
You can't expect to make
So do
money
me a
from
favor,
boxes
mate.
over and over again.
Just create a character as you done with Mr. D, and come with us, Tiger, Ronin, whatever,
how
and
you know that I don't have
join with
character?
us. Join to us for
No,
1 week.
how you know that I don't have character?
Oh, so were you in a
So you
Coliseum?
know how it is.
Come to Coliseum tonight. You're gonna see
Yeah,
something fun.
join with us.
Anyway,
No,
I'm done. I'm done with
yeah,
questions. It's
because it's now out of being a question and answer thing. It's the repeating the same
yes,
things again.
it's frustration and it's understandable.
Yeah, but he took the notes and he gonna check what he can do. Like there is no point to
Yes,
shout over and over same thing.
No, because there are some of you that you cannot, understand the difference between the developer and the publisher. You asking me to do the developer thing, make changes with the game. If I'm able to do that, or if we are doing able to do that, we would do our own game.
No, it's just the feedback,
Yeah,
bro. Just the
but the most
feedback.
important is that you are aware of what you're saying and you're gonna take the notes. You're gonna check it out
Of
and
course,
then
but
just get
again,
back.
like again, like he styled the buff talisman. We reported it like 5 months ago and
Forget
still not
about
fixed.
buff talisman. That's
So
my least of the concern. The
no,
buff talisman.
what you're saying is actually it's not realistic. You're telling me to push someone to do that again. Like let's say you're working in a car manufacturer factory. Can you go
But
to
I'm not
CEO?
talking
No,
about the buff talisman.
let me finish. Let's say you are working in a car dealer, you're selling cars. Are you able to go to the car manufacturer company CEO and they say, oh, make this car like this, and say it every day again and again?
No, in that case, when you send a request, you're just gonna get it. When the car gonna arrive, it's gonna arrive in the way you requested.
No, it doesn't happen that
Yes, it
way.
does.
No, let's
How
say
can
there is
does
a
it
there is
work?
a car. Can you ask them to make it with six, tires? No, right?
Right? You
Or
change
or or
the
or can you
subject
ask a
totally.
let's say can you ask a Lexus company to use
Bro,
Porsche engine inside? No, right?
it
So
doesn't it doesn't make sense that the customer
At
is your
all.
boss, man. Customer will always prevail. I worked as an engineer in Romania
yeah.
for Renault, and I was getting the bosses will repeat over and over again every day to make the changes to make the car better. Trust me. It's the customer who asks. The customer makes you rich. The customer keeps
Yeah.
you alive. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Tells you what you're doing wrong. Tells you how to improve.
Oh, that's true, but you cannot expect yourself to be the only customer.
I'm not the only customer. There's tens of people complaining here. I'm not the
Well,
only one.
I'm not even talking about the buff talisman. I never been concerned about it. When it's gonna be done, it's gonna be done. Fuck that. It's the balance of the clans because the game become unenjoyable. That's my main
Yeah,
concern.
guys,
Forget
again, like
about
we
the
keep
rest of.
repeating the same thing, and this is going nowhere, and it will not help both of you or me because you already said what you want or what you suggest, and I already noted it down. So we repeating the same thing is,
Yeah.
Yeah,
will nothing
that's it.
happen.
Anyway, one more question. Are you guys gonna increase the elixir cap?
That will happen with the future content.
All right, man. Thank you for your time.
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
see, like the guys in Turkish chat already started like, oh, you speak us like 1 hour, but you speaking them 2 hour. So that kind of thing
Yeah,
happen.
you tell them it's because of the language barrier. It's very simple.
No, that's not how they think. Like at the end. So,
They can think
anyways,
whatever they want anyway. They think totally different always.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel like we every one of us had a chance to speak with you and ask what we
Yes.
wanted to ask, and
Thank you
we
for
can
your
move
time,
on.
bro. Let's hope for the best. Yes, that's it.
yeah. Again, like of course we want to how to say fulfill your feedback or suggestions, but again, there are things that we can do or we cannot do, and there are things that we cannot control too. So uh, basically, the main thing for tonight talking is the clan balance and the lottery guarantee thing, which I will
Yeah.
forward to my team, and we will discuss it again about the things which should be done by the developer. I cannot give you any estimated time or promise because at the end they will make the decision about that. Yeah,
That's
so
fine, mate.
thanks for your time,
Yeah, bro.
and
Oh,
we
Thank
thank
you,
can
you.
mate.
Thank
we
you.
can
Apologies
do
to us.
again.
Thank you for your
Okay,
time. You're the
no
one.
problem.
Apologize to you, mate. 12 is nothing to deal with you. I understand
No,
you don't
it's
have.
not about like you didn't do anything about to apologize. I'm just saying that like we talking the same. We like
Unfortunately for you,
if you bring up something different, I can listen it. But we talking about the like claim balance and the guarantee every time again and again. That will not
yeah,
help
but the
us.
imbalance become more concerning recently. That's the problem. It didn't get any better. It's getting worse. That's why we bring it up. And as I said, even before when we was talking on the chat, I understand you cannot do the cross clan. I get that. you don't want to do it manually because creating a lot of problems. I get that, but something should be done about it.
I mean,
You guys should think something.
we already told him that change. So let's end.
Yeah,
Let's end
like
it. Let's end it. End it for
Yeah.
yeah, but like we will try to do something about the balance and something about the guarantee thing. And like I'm s- I'm usually checking the Discord. Sometime I don't reply, but I usually read the
The
Discord.
messages.
Oh, that means you see me cry every day. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
I usually
doesn't?
read it like two times, three times a day. I just have a look because um like weekly I summarize your talkings, like what you are talking about on Discord, and I share it with our team, and then we making report for the developer. So I usually read what you are writing, and I see what you are talking about too. But I just don't reply directly, because whenever I reply about something, it becomes bigger and bigger, and it
Yep.
starts an argument. So
Trademark.
it's better to watch and without replying. And your suggestions or your complaints, usually your moderator is we have a chat room for moderators, and they summarize me that one too. So like about the game, as I say, I also log in the game and play, and time to time I
Cool.
also join the wars. And
What faction are you,
uh,
bro?
and then no need to tell her, like I can be I can be I can be any faction. There is
Hey,
no
he's Snake Boys.
GM
there
codes, by the way.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you're a
no,
snake, man.
there is no clan transfer for you, but there is clan transfer for me, so I
Yeah.
can
Ah, God
convert
damn it.
Of
myself.
course.
I can transfer myself. It's not a big deal. But I also join with the like hidden too with the GM character to see how it's going with the wars. No,
Uh-huh.
I understand that you say the snake is overpowered, but I saw that some war outpost the Tiger Clan won too. Is
Yeah.
rare.
True.
Yeah, because niggas are sleeping.
True.
Yeah, yeah. So again, like I will try to do my best.
All right, bro.
I know
Give
that
us some credit. I think Tiger's got some better PvPers, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
I think
Yeah.
it's
I
just
agree.
because
Yeah,
like
let them know, Nick. Let them know. That's let them know.
yeah. So, anyways, thanks for
All
your
right, man.
time,
See ya.
and see ya. Take care. Bye.
Take care,
Bye
bro.
bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good
Stay,
night, mate.
my guy.
Yeah.